1.5 years away. It is inappropriate. And we need to begin to tell people.
Mamema Akwaba Eba Ghana Sem TV GH Mesra will like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification so that anytime I post a video bit area Usabekebi. Yes, see won't say wunya Edan a share a bear pencil fan to the chain. And that is a story. I said that is idea I see what NDC. One thing NDC is very bad at AI learning or moon pad this year. Yeah, NDC for the a banner this year and your moon pay. Or moody any say, yen try and error. Pass on betting us as and say, oh, I could follow I say, anti a bear yes, we any side, result now, there be. NDC, you have seen, say MPP as elected flag bearer. 92 election, 96 election, 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 2016, 2020, 2024, and then 2026. You've seen the kind of climate, and also the kind of insecurity an easy air atmosphere around the whole flag bearer election. So all these years now, and can I say share, so that when you people do with Ghana for Becca say NDC for the we election flag bearer, a year more pesa giddy and I say basa yeah and all those and MPP by the way, basa the only be your flag bearer election. Say Debbie. We go and vote. One person, one vote. Now, one of the astute people, LNDC, I have friend Ras Muburak, or your former MP. Wababon to throw shades to a General Mosquito, or a chairman of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. Now, me makachira musemi me Asiedu Nketiah. No mosquito, no vote. Ebano NDC internal elections there. Me Kofi Amiti hey. Me team Asiedu Nketiah. It will be about attacking team Asiedu General Mosquito. Nipa no attack me. I'll come after the person. No mosquito, no vote. Mosquito to me a chairman. I don't know to be a flag bearer. Now Ras Muburak said mosquito a dictator. Oh, Ras Muburak. Mosquito to me sorry kase debi. Me pet haruna edriso. Me pet that the other guy also a dictator say. Whether mosquito a dictator or a dictator or a Indian meal or a Gaddafi or a Putin whatever it is, mosquito for flag bearer NDC. When we were going for that Abraham NPP echo for flag bearer election, that more NDC for you people thought say you could you could elect a leader for us. Let's agenda nanamo rani. We feel say you can tell us who to vote for. So you people were sending more attack dogs, quote unquote, online to come and try to twist our brain by MPP for a smarter. Now is your turn. Now, no, I am 10, and we will force you to vote for the General Mosquito, the only mosquito in Ghana politics. No mosquito, no vote. Now, I started and about 2027 day, 90 good.
Is it because some of the aspirants are calling underground? They are calling say unhalted that thank you to it. Because the man is a threat and is so connected to the party.
I'm not even going to talk to you about somebody being a threat and elections because we haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
But you can't be a referee and a player. You can't be the national chairman and wanting to use that as an opportunity to give yourself a head start in an election that is 1.5 years away. It is inappropriate. And we need to begin to tell people the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you look at for me, I'm happy because one, apart from everything else, he's shooting himself in the foot. Because one, he's demonstrated that he's not a consensus builder. He's demonstrated that, as a leader, he's a dictator. Look, when a party is in opposition and the party elects a flag bearer, the flag bearer is the leader of the party. And you now because say, oh, President Mahama didn't agree, but I had to change them. You are telling the Guinean public that you are not a consensus builder, that you are a dictator. And so we've got to be very, very, very careful. Okay? Again, you don't disrespect a certain president by saying the sort of things that he said. And I just couldn't believe it, given his experience in politics and everything else. What do you say?
Yeah. Sure,
President Mahama but I had to do it. And then I had to, get people appointed, etc.
So one way or the other, he's telling this country that he can do better than President Mahama when it comes to thinking.
Well, he's telling the country that he's a dictator. Oh, that's what he's telling the country. It's not about doing better. Look at the demeanor of President Mahama. Look at the demeanor of President Mills. Even President Rawlings, he said, oh yeah, a bit hawkish, consensus builder.
Yeah.
And you need that in a political party. So as far as the chairmanship role is concerned, it's beginning to appear to be a disaster.
Well, all right.
As far as the chairmanship.
All right.
After Rawlings, and after Mills, and John Mahama, Neboa. Almost one more buy, Richie, and Yama Papa. Omo beton ya ne wokufuo ho nyina no omo kɔ na nya adwuma President Kufuor na de National Health Insurance Scheme buy meboa yes NDC kɔ no ma Jakarta so ntina wo de card kɔ as far back as 2012 na wo de card kɔ service hospital a omo so omo nya den omo nhwe wo na eduro nkɔ na nkɔ na cash and carry but omo ba no na ɛyɛ adwuma President Kufuor de bibi kan ho na yɛ friend free maternal care ema yetumi de wo nkwala meboa NDC ba no that free maternal care no entumi anya adwuma now the same President Kufuor at the school feeding program by President Kufuor kono now it was around close to 500 let's say 500,000 away enkola 500,000 enkola when him say 8 years are NDC for buy and they only took it to 1.2 million. Which means that for 8 years, no, I'm the 600 ne can one ameboa. No, na Kufuor do 8 years no school feeding program. And kwadan kwa almost benefits and sana ye free 2024 from school feeding program. And on a year documented. So what you say, education service war, statistics war, and kwada ye feed you on school. From that time is 5.2 million. Nti say o de yemfa President Kufuor de no ene Mahama no mo one ne boss de ni na yema mo 1 million tifree yen we ye de no mo eka enka for yeah. So we have added more than they could add. Bibi to say kidney dialysis. We are going to do it, it was hard, but then we were able to do it. And said ya me brother king and the kidney dialysis are not yet media to National Health Insurance Scheme this one ya so kaya okuja to blocker e kujina kolibu kan ho kwasi asem say na there like I forgot that video, but yeah, he was making some noise about it. What was the end result of it? Now every sector ye dear kuta NDC for whenever they come, they mess it up. Now I feel my mention what there. NDC phone to me for manifesto my ND manifesto no so emanin do 34% ever in their whole life. Every target John Mahama said from 2013 to 2017, he was not able to meet, and their own budget says it. And then the yaria mean how was I na abomono. Because Richie, one case our budget say you were not able to meet your expectations. And yamen amateur say be NDC for budget you. Kosho 2013 budget. Kosho 2014 budget. Kosho 2015 budget. Kosho 2016 budget. 2017 dia kra mo pass ma ya ansa na mo kono kra no. Koshe. So how can you now tell me say one kasa wachro wo mu say mentumi anyeden mentumi anduru ho no NDC ni yes your friend is saying bla obi there be ontumi ye bla obi Accra Academy for nyimi sa there be I refuse for you to be an a bla
Bla obi ni lie tete.
Jimmy we lie tete na se no lie tete na be se no
Right.
and lie they say nye Kingston they forget it lie nye Kingston I forget it kind na ewura Israel lie one in same hunu nkwa even wa betena ha we because radio and someone me bobo so ni na me patcho mu de na me twa atro me patcho me nim school a wo call ye de se wo kwakura school kakra ebra na yen geku school no na won ho papa ekonwa na odidi enumra odidi so no ene no eno na wo ko school ana ye de aso a na wo de ko na opon a waso ade aba na wo de oyefo nyew na konwa ne nan konwan ma nkrofo nkodi ayensin wo so nembubu beba beto ma me ofie yasen abo because what den what the ayi alcohol sebe akonwa efie akonwa akoma na kobu when I start my YCC dex ADC ye school so when ya enye president Kufo e no kofa asade no
Kufo
on e kofa asade na bai and then say you're talking about all the safety nets here Eboa Ghana Emma Ghana to I'm like etumpon NDC for the ba akokra and I dare them to mention it. Lie, mention what NDC are. Yes, we are peddling falsehood. Mention one thing NDC has done that has benefited the whole Ghana. Just one. I don't want you to mention two. Lie, mention one. Mention one. Mention one. I know you want your name to be called. I want to give you the opportunity so that you know that we have minds that are ready for your likes. Mention one. Said John Mahama, NDC phone in Aba, and what have they been able to do since they came into for 32 years you have been in power? What have they been able to do? Abua Ghana phone in Aboba Komame, just one. I just want one.
Only
Yeah.
mas capture the class on from so no me debate.
Yeah.
Oh timi ma.
Yeah, unsa me catch us uncle for we sorry ba baby adwene nye adwuma. Hwe ma me ka say me nkyerɛ o. Kwasia rural electrification is everywhere in Ghana. Is every rural area in Ghana benefiting? Actually, Jimmy Ebi.
Rural water.
Rural water. Look, we. Sabi, and pipe, and now me know what I say, and pipe into me, ma. Bear 4 months in ye. What ye be, Jimmy? Me say, they are stupid because, winning BB. Or say, there were decks, but patrol decks, na hin and now, na GSS for moon and now. Now, only decks for primary.
So we don't have to. I mean, energy near the quite so because somehow can and if you can say the energy, so it wouldn't help.
Okay, so I'm saying Mr. Felix saying a year room. Sometimes nice. Sometimes when these people come there, last week, so I don't know. Now you were not part of discussion last week Friday. Sa no mobile attack. Yeah, mamu the opportunity to come up here. Now omu defend it and some no more wasi hono. They ended up I mean we ended up schooling them. In fact, I feel here no almost I catch and say one guy was who are solicitors at the end and is be working for NDC and fine goes here. Eko we are saying na or saying who are beg so patch also obe kasa fin obe church on your fin. You know, when you don't know what you are talking about, sometimes this is how you go about things. You attack people, you attack personalities, you attack people without any provocation, any other. Or catch us at the down for the time. Now you support it, saying patients are one more and as a kidney patients, and it's very true. All can. The best thing to do is say what for phone. No, I check yari. If it is not true, you come back, tell us what is true. Send your analysis. But you don't just come up there and you start attacking, insulting, calling names and other stuffs. What is wrong with you people? No wonder so be say Kevin Taylor ya follow. No wonder. So be say Kevin Taylor. Huh? No wonder. Because when you and let me tell you guys, you think say Said your mutra opposition there, yeah, no, sabi, a more than in your man, mo ye no opposition now, mo farm hoodie. This time around, no more Beconza. Eh, if I'm a gun of what in some nasio, my gun of what in some nasi. Very sorry, Bra Felix and me, and ye, you are covered, or baby more, you may pick na yashe. Eti, nice. Remember on chain, but maybe was it I said it halted in 2024 December. What halted in 2024 December?
2024 December, no,
In
MPP
2024
for
December, what halted? 2024 December, then a halted year. Any panel was supporting kidney a patient from whatever time or more introduce here. And the